Baganas.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Bagana Studio at Menara 165 with me Ipung. Salam kemanusiaan, salam Bagana. Well, this time let us share about the benefits of disaster knowledge for children development. As we know that we live in a country with a wide variety of national disaster potential. Indonesia's islands are located between three tectonic plates, the Australian, Pacific, and Eurasian, making it prone to earthquakes and tsunamis. Furthermore, the National Disaster Management Agency or BNPB categorizes the 6 natural disasters that most threaten regions in Indonesia: floods and flash floods, tsunamis, earthquakes, landslides, and volcanic eruptions. Given this condition, we need to take steps to reduce disaster risks, often referred to as disaster mitigation. Disaster mitigation can be received through knowledge about disaster aspects. However, it's important to note that in early childhood education or PAUD settings, disaster education should be delivered in a simple and age-appropriate manner. If implemented appropriately, disaster knowledge can be beneficial for children's development. The following are 6 things that you can do to increase children's knowledge and skills about disasters, from recognizing signs or natural phenomena around them, to what to do when disaster occurs, to getting the children used to protecting their environment to prevent disaster in accordance with their developmental stages. 1. Religious and moral aspects. This aspect encompasses children's development of religious and moral values. In the context of disaster, children can be encouraged to feel gratitude for God's creation and develop ethical behavior toward God, fellow human beings, and nature. For example, by providing activities that encourage children to be involved and participate in preventing their environment as a form of gratitude, recognizing natural phenomena created by God, introducing children to prayers for disaster prevention according to their respective religions, and so on. 2. Social emotional aspect. This aspect encompasses a child's ability to recognize feelings, control themselves, and adapt to others. Social emotional skills also encompass a child's ability to take responsibility and obey rules. 3. Cognitive aspect. This aspect encompasses children's development in solving problems in everyday life. All problem solving is based on logical reasoning and clear yet simple cause and effect patterns appropriate to the child's age. It's important to utilize children's reasoning development to deepen their knowledge about disaster from an early age. Discuss causal patterns and indicators of natural phenomena. For example, introduce children to the changing seasons, types of weather, discuss that will happen in the sky, looks cloudy, and so on. 4. Language aspect. This aspect includes the ability to understand stories, express things through language, ask questions, answer questions, and other language aspects. To better understand disaster, introduce children to various vocabulary related to disaster. Children need to know simple definition of floods, landslides, earthquakes, and tsunamis. They can also tell stories about the condition that occur due to a disaster and vice versa. Therefore, it is recommended to provide children with opportunities to share what they know about natural disaster or retell stories that have read. Develop children critical thinking skills by discussing with teachers after children watch videos about natural disasters. All of this is done using simple examples and does not cause trauma for children. 5. Physical motor aspect. This aspect includes a child's ability to move the body in a balanced manner, the ability to explore objects around them, and physical health and growth, such as weight, height, etc. And the last one is artistic aspect. Artistic aspect encompasses children's ability to explore and express themselves through the arts such as painting, music, and so on. Artistic aspect can be beneficial for developing knowledge about natural disasters. This can be done by introducing various works of art with disaster themes that are as appropriate. For example, introduce images for volcanoes, ocean, and so on. Then ask children to create disaster them works based on their ideas and imagination. Those are things that we can share. Hope we could make it happen. See you on next share. Stay safe and happy. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam kemanusiaan, salam Bagana.
Bagana